Have you ever wondered about the lives of Mary and Joseph beyond what we read in Scripture? What their love story looked like? The sacred moment they became one under God, and the treasures of faith hidden within their union. Today, we invite you into a remarkable story, one that comes to us through the eyes of a saint who saw far beyond the veil of this world. Let me introduce you to Blessed Anne Catherine Emmerich, a woman of extraordinary faith. Born in Germany in 1774, she was no ordinary soul. From a young age, Anne Catherine displayed a profound closeness to God. She entered the Augustinian order as a nun, living a life of deep prayer and immense suffering. She bore the stigmata, the wounds of Christ, on her own body, a mysterious grace given to only a few chosen by heaven. But what truly sets her apart are the visions she received. Mystical revelations that transported her to biblical times, unveiling events and details that continue to stir the hearts of the faithful. And Catherine saw not just scenes of a life of Christ, but also those of his Blessed Mother and Saint Joseph. Her visions allowed her to witness sacred moments hidden from human history. Today, we'll focus on one of her most extraordinary visions, Mary and Joseph's wedding. Through Anne Catherine's eyes, we'll step into that holy moment. We'll see the simplicity, the beauty, and the divine plan unfolding. And we'll uncover the mystery of a sacred ring, given by Joseph to Mary, hidden for centuries and miraculously found in our time. To truly understand the magnitude of what we're about to explore, we need to step deeper into the life of Blessed Anne Catherine Emmerich, a life intertwined with mystery, suffering, and an extraordinary connection to heaven. Imagine this, a young girl born into poverty in a small German village. Anne Catherine grew up surrounded by the simplest of means, yet her heart was rich with devotion. Even as a child, she was known for her deep prayer life and an almost mystical understanding of spiritual truths. It was as if heaven had already marked her for something special. As she grew older, Anne Catherine's life became a testament to faith through suffering. Joining the Augustinian convent, she embraced a life of prayer, penance, and total surrender to God. But her path was anything but easy. She bore the stigmata, the wounds of Christ, which bled and caused her great pain, yet she offered it all for the salvation of souls. Her suffering wasn't just physical, it was spiritual, a deep union with the passion of Christ. But what captivated those around her, and still captivates us today, were her visions. And Catherine wasn't just a woman of prayer. She was a mystic, a chosen vessel through whom God revealed profound truths. These weren't mere dreams or fleeting thoughts. No, they were vivid, detailed journeys into sacred times and places. Her visions took her to the very heart of salvation history, the life of Jesus, the struggles of the apostles, the hidden moments of Mary's life, and even the steps of Saint Joseph. And Catherine described these scenes with astonishing clarity, details that seemed impossible for someone living in her time to know. And among these countless revelations, there is one that shines with particular beauty and mystery, the wedding of Mary and Joseph. In this vision, Anne Catherine was granted a glimpse of a moment so sacred, so hidden, that it feels like stepping into a piece of heaven itself. Through the eyes of Anne Catherine Emmerich, we are taken back in time to one of the most sacred and yet humble moments in salvation history, the wedding of the Blessed Virgin Mary and Saint Joseph. Imagine stepping into that moment. Can you see it? A simple yet profound scene, unfolding quietly under heaven's gaze. And Catherine described it as if she were standing there herself. The setting was modest, as was fitting for two souls of such purity and humility. Mary, young and radiant, clothed in simplicity, exuded a heavenly grace that could only come from her immaculate heart. Saint Joseph, a man of deep faith and strength, stood beside her with quiet confidence, fully aware of the sacred responsibility entrusted to him by God. The ceremony itself was intimate, attended by only a small gathering of family and devout witnesses. There were no grand processions, no lavish celebrations. Instead, there was an overwhelming sense of reverence and peace, as if all of creation paused to honor the union of these two chosen souls. Heaven itself seemed to smile upon them, for this was no ordinary marriage. It was the beginning of a divine mission that would forever change the world. In her vision, Anne Catherine described the vows exchanged between Mary and Joseph as pure and heartfelt, rooted in their shared trust in God's plan. This wasn't just a marriage. It was a covenant, a sacred bond that would prepare the way for the coming of the Messiah. And then, there was the ring. Yes, a simple yet profound token of their union. And Catherine saw Joseph place a ring on Mary's finger, a gesture that spoke not only of their love and commitment, but of their shared purpose in God's plan of salvation. But this ring wasn't just a symbol for that moment. It carried with it a mystery, one that would only be revealed centuries later. What happened to that sacred ring? And how could something so small become a link between this holy moment and the faith of generations to come? And Catherine's vision holds the key, and the story only grows more fascinating from here. Among all the details of Mary and Joseph's wedding, one element stands out. A small object, but one filled with immeasurable meaning. The ring. It wasn't just a token of their union. It was a silent witness to their sacred bond, a symbol of their shared fidelity to God's plan. But this humble ring would carry with it a mystery that even Anne Catherine Emmerich couldn't have anticipated fully. In her vision, Anne Catherine saw this ring clearly. She described it as simple, yet beautiful, a band imbued with the purity of the love and mission it represented. What makes this detail so extraordinary is what Anne saw next. She witnessed the ring being carefully preserved, hidden away, almost as if heaven intended it to be protected for a future purpose. According to her vision, the ring was concealed in a secret place, buried deep within time and history. But this wasn't just a poetic detail. Anne Catherine described the very location where the ring had been hidden, a place that seemed impossible to verify. Yet, centuries later, her vision would be astonishingly confirmed. In the small town of Perugia, Italy, in a quiet church dedicated to Saint Joseph, a remarkable relic was found, a simple ring, preserved and venerated as the very one Saint Joseph had placed on Mary's finger. Can you imagine the awe? The connection between Anne Catherine's vision and this real-life discovery is more than coincidence. It's a testament to the enduring reality of these sacred mysteries. The ring isn't just an object, it's a bridge. It connects us, here and now, to that holy moment when Mary and Joseph united their lives under God's plan. It reminds us of their faith, their humility, and their unwavering trust in God. For many pilgrims who visit the relic today, it becomes a source of inspiration and a call to deeper devotion. What happened next is nothing short of extraordinary. The ring that Anne Catherine Emmerich saw in her vision, the simple band exchanged between Mary and Joseph, did not remain a mere detail in a mystical revelation. No, it re-emerged centuries later, as if to remind the world of the sacredness of their union and the divine providence at work through time. Let me take you to Perugia, Italy, a quiet and ancient city steeped in faith and history. In the heart of this city stands the Basilica of St. Lawrence, where, since the 19th century, pilgrims have come to venerate a remarkable relic, the Santo Anello, or the Holy Ring. Believed to be the very ring that Saint Joseph gave to the Blessed Virgin Mary on their wedding day, this relic has become a profound symbol of faith, love, and God's eternal plan. What makes this discovery even more compelling is how closely it aligns with Anne Catherine Emmerich's vision. In her mystical experience, she described the ring as being hidden, protected, waiting to be revealed at the appointed time. The church in Perugia claims the relic has been safeguarded there for centuries, preserved through faith and devotion. Could it be the very same ring that Anne Catherine saw? For many faithful, the answer is a resounding yes. Over the years, this sacred ring has drawn countless pilgrims who come to pray, reflect, and seek inspiration from the Holy Family's example. On special occasions, the ring is displayed in a stunning reliquary, a beautiful gesture that allows the faithful to connect more deeply with the mystery of Mary and Joseph's marriage. But this is more than just a relic. It's a reminder of the sanctity of marriage, the humility of Mary and Joseph, and the incredible ways in which God's hand guides every detail of His divine plan. Through the discovery of this ring, heaven seems to whisper to us, "See how I weave all things together, even through time." As we come to the end of this journey, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've uncovered. Through the mystical visions of Blessed Anne Catherine Emmerich, we've glimpsed the sacred wedding of Mary and Joseph, a union rooted in faith, humility, and total trust in God's plan. We've followed the story of a simple wedding ring, hidden for centuries, only to be rediscovered as a tangible reminder of their holy bond and its timeless significance. The lives of Mary and Joseph are not just stories from the past. They are examples for all of us. Their love, their trust in God, and their commitment to their mission invite us to embrace our own callings with the same faith and devotion. If this story inspired you, we invite you to join us on this journey of faith and discovery. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more incredible stories about saints, the Holy Family, and the rich mysteries of our Catholic faith. See you in our next video.